Hello, this is Mark from tradinginform.com and welcome to this video on 4 ways to trade the Santa Claus stock market rally. In this video I'm going to be looking at the phenomenon of the Santa Claus or December stock market rally and look at some different ways that we can trade this rally. So first of all, if you like this video, please remember to hit the like button, and to get more content like this, please also subscribe. If you'd like more information, including links to the accompanying article, please check out the information below. Now, this time of year is a time for presents and family, and as stock market traders and investors, we also expect a little goodwill from the financial markets. And there is good reason for this, that because December has been for quite a while known as the best month for buying stocks. So I wanted to have a look at this and see if there's any truth to the rumour of December being a good month, and if it is a good month, what is the best way to try and trade and get the best value out of this rally. So we can see here the chart showing the S&P 500. I'm going to use this as a proxy for stocks. This of course is an index of the 500 or 500 of the largest capitalization US stocks. So we can see over time that the market has of course tended to go upwards, and out of all these months, a lot of which are going up, December has proven to be the best. So how can I know this? Well, I've had a look and I've put the information into this spreadsheet. Now I'm starting here in 1990, so up until November of 2017, you can see we've got quite a decent bit of data pushing up towards 30 years worth of historic data. Now this is a trade-informed backtest spreadsheet, and it is a way that you can test all sorts of different trading strategies, different time frames, using different technical indicators, as we'll come to in a moment, and you can test them long or short. If you want more information, there is a link on the screen about trade-informed backtest models. Now, in this model here, I'm going to just click onto the results and we can have a look at how December has performed. Now, I've done a nice simple test here. I've looked at entering on December the 1st, or as close as we can get, and exiting on January the 1st, or as close as we can get. And you can see that over time we have a very nice capital graph over that period. You can see we've had 22 winning months and 5 losing months. And using the setup I've got here, that corresponds to an average monthly profit or loss of 1.5%. Most interesting to me, we've got a max drawdown of 6.6%. I always look at drawdown because this is going to be the killer. The drawdown is always the thing that makes people abandon trading strategies. So 6.6%, that's pretty good. That's pretty low. But I've got a couple of different ways that I've decided to have a look at this. We can see that the raw data is performing pretty well, but let's have a look and see what else we can do. Well, there's another way. There's many other ways we can enter it. One thing I've looked at is to try and enter on a retracement. So I'm entering on a 2-day decline. And what I mean by this, any time in December that we haven't already got a trade, I'll enter after 2 consecutive days of losses. So I'm going to click on that and then check that one. Oh, actually the first thing I want to show you is how we're going to compare these. So I'm going to go back to the original one and I'm going to click this button here and go on to strategy review page, and I'm just going to enter it here. So enter on December the 1st. Okay. Then we can see the data here, entered here. So I'm going to go here, I'm going to uncheck this one, check this one, and we're going to see the results will change. Now, as I was saying, this is a 2 consecutive day decline anytime in December. We'll copy these across and then we can have a look at them together. So 2 consecutive close down. Okay, so we can see already we're starting to build up a picture. Interestingly, net profit is pretty similar. Profit factor, which I like, which is the absolute value of gross winning trades divided by gross losing trades, is slightly higher. We have a slightly lower number of percentage winning trades, and maximum drawdown is pretty much the same, as is the average monthly profit or loss. So there's no real distinction particularly there as far as I can see it. Now let's have a look at another one, popular indicator, the MACD. Here I'm looking at whenever the MACD is lower than 0. Now we can see this is a more difficult thing to achieve. We've only actually got 12 trades. So I'm going to copy these over again, have a little look in the strategy. I'm going to put it in here again. So MACD lower than 0. So net profit here, we're having a lower net profit, but we are having a crazy high profit factor of almost 12. Percentage of winning trades is slightly higher, and our largest winning trade is about the same as the other two. A nice even lower maximum drawdown there, and in the months that we trade we have a slightly higher profit or loss. Right, let's have a look at the final one that I have pre-programmed in here, and this is one of my favourite and hugely popular indicator, the Bollinger Band. Let's take that off. Okay, so I've used a Bollinger Band offset of 2 standard deviations here, and we can see that this actually gives us 8 winning trades and no losing trades. But we don't get into too many, and I think most of us might be a little bit frustrated with that, so I'm going to change that and have a look at 1.5 standard deviations. I'm going to put it down to 1 and have a look here. Okay, so we can see we're getting some interesting results there. Again, not opening quite as many trades as maybe we would like, but I'm going to copy these results over anyway so we can compare them all together. So I'm going to say Bollinger Band, close, 1 standard deviation. Okay, so we have some pretty reasonable results to start to compare here. So profit factor much higher in MACD and Bollinger Band. Percentage winning trades again very high, and we got pretty good average monthly profit and loss. So there we have 4 different entries. Of course we can do a lot more with this type of spreadsheet. This is a trade informed backtest spreadsheet. We can stick in a profit target if we want. And we can see, let's go back to the original one here. We can see the result, see the effect of adding in this is actually an ATR based profit target here. And we see how that affects. We can actually increase our percentage of winning trades. I'm going to copy that one over as well. So this is with a December the 1st with a profit target of 2. So again, we can see the picture building up there of the sort of strategy that we're trying to achieve. Nice high percentage of winning trades, but to achieve that, we are sacrificing some of our net profit. Let's have a look at one final thing. Many of us would obviously want to put in a stop loss, maximum stop loss. So let's have a look at a 3 ATR stop loss, and we can see there that, let's have a look at 2 as well. So we can see the effects of a stop loss. Let's copy that one across. here. So we've got a December the 1st with a stop loss of 380 Rs. So we can do lots of different things to make these results more legible. We can put in a color bar so we can immediately see, well, that one has the highest number, a percentage of winning trades. As I've said previously, I personally think that maximum drawdown is a huge factor to consider. So let's stick that in. We'll put in a color bar. You see here we've got the lowest and then the highest there. So there we have it, the December Santa Claus rally based on the last 27 years worth of December data. Certainly appears to be a strong phenomenon. It is a good opportunity for trading stocks to the long side. We can use, as I believe I've demonstrated here, some entering on retracements using technical indicators to get in at a slightly higher price, and we will increase the net profitability over time, possibly at the expense of losing or reducing our overall net profit. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like more information, please remember to hit the subscribe button for more videos like this, and for more information please go to www.tradeinformed.com.